Salesforce Accredited B2B Commerce Developer exam dumps questions are the best material for you to study all related topics. Share some Salesforce B2B Commerce Developer exam dumps questions here. 1. A developer is working in Visual Studio Code on a previously deployed project which is rather large and deployments are time-consuming. The developer wants to know if a CSS file containing small changes was actually deployed to the org. What is one way this can be accomplished? A. Right-click the CSS file and choose diff file against org. B. Click the Tools menu and select diff styles against org. C. Right-click the folder for the component and choose diff styles against org. D. Right-click the folder for the component and choose diff files against org. 2. Which two statements are accurate about the cart item with a type of charge? A. It is created with the cart delivery group method after the freight integration. B. It is created with the cart delivery group method after the shipping integration. C. It is linked directly to a cart ID. D. It is linked directly to a catalog ID. 3. A developer exports data from an org on a standard entity which has a custom attribute. When they launch Data Loader, select the entity, click the Select All Fields button and click Finish. The custom field they added called myCustomField_C has no values and no column header in the CSV file. What is the root cause? A. The user needs to install a specific Zulu JDK that is recommended by Salesforce. B. A mapping file was not used when the data was loaded in. C. The user does not have access to the field. D. The user has rights to the field but there are no values in it. 4. Salesforce B2B leverages global APIs for encapsulating business logic into blocks that can be extended and modified by subscribers. Which three statements are true regarding extending CC service product and exposing custom fields on the product detail page? 3 answers. A. Create a global with sharing class that extends CCRS CC service product. B. Create a public with sharing class that extends CCRS CC service product. C. Override the fetch method and add your subscriber-specific code here. D. Override the getFields map method, and add subscriber-specific code. E. Ensure that any helper methods are defined as private and static only. 5. For which two reasons is it preferable to extend the Salesforce B2B Commerce Remote Invocation object instead of using the standard Salesforce Remote Action Invocation Manager? 2 answers. A. The Salesforce B2B Commerce Logger cannot be utilized in standard remote actions. B. The Apex method called by the remote action will be passed as a Salesforce B2B Commerce context object. C. Salesforce B2B Commerce includes do not support standard Salesforce remote actions. D. A standard remote action will not have access to Salesforce B2B Commerce objects. 6. How do the REST APIs in Salesforce B2B Commerce support pass-through parameter handling? A. Parameters are separated, but unused. B. An exception is generated for unknown API keys. C. Parameters are passed through the service handlers. D. Parameters are filtered out before the request is processed. 7. A product is assigned to the entitlement policy but is missing from the pricebook related to the buyer group. The entitlement policy has view products and view prices in catalog checked. How will the product behave on the B2B portal? A. The product will not appear on the portal but can be searched since it is part of the entitlement policy. B. The product will appear on the portal with price unavailable status and can also be added to the cart. C. The product will not appear on the portal and therefore cannot be added to the cart. D. The product will appear on the portal with price unavailable status but cannot be added to the cart. 8. What is the fastest route to setting up a B2B commerce store as a developer? A. Use SFDX setup scripts. B. Import a previously exported store archive. C. Set up B2B commerce on Lightning Experience manually. D. Create a new store in the Commerce app. 9. A dev at Northern Trail Outfitters, NTO, exported order summary records via data loader, but noticed that some orders were missing. What is the most likely cause? A. The export job did not fully complete. B. Order lifecycle type was managed. C. The user does not have rights to some of the records. D. The status was still set to draft. 10. When a developer configures a tax integration for a store, what happens to the previously calculated tax entries during the checkout flow? A. Ignored during recalculation. B. Saved prior to recalculation. C. Deleted from the cart. D. Modified with the new tax calculation.